And now I'm going to force eject all these bells and they're going to go poof. I love it! Hey, what's going on everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about my top 10 mods that I can't live without. I'm not going to go over a big fancy script at the beginning of this video like I've done the other top 10 videos. This is purely me. These are the mods that I love and they're the mods that I cannot physically live without. If I didn't have these mods, I would be gone. And I don't want that to happen. You guys don't either. So I'm going to go over these. These are also mods that have helped me with doing mod review videos and doing Let's Plays, live streams, all kinds of stuff like that. These are the mods that really make those easy. They also help you make a lot of money as well. So let's check them out. At number 10 on the list today is going to be Disable Vehicle Camera Collision. This is a mod by Giant Software where you can basically go through any type of object. As you can see right here, it's very, very nice. If I switch over to the Xbox, you can see we've still got a pole kind of right in front of us. If we go over, boop, boop, it kind of changes it up a little bit. And if you guys are doing this, you can see things that have collisions, it will move around. However, if you've got it installed, well, it doesn't really matter. You can pretty much go through anything, which makes it very, very nice. Also, this is an all-platform mod as well. So definitely, if you guys are on all platforms, check this mod out. At number 9 on the list today, I'm not happy to admit this one because I had such a distaste for the mod because I just didn't like it, but now I can't live without it. It's GlobalCompany, ladies and gentlemen, and I like it for one simple reason. Activate Extended Placeable. Now, we have a couple other things as well, like Show Object Info. I like that. Gets a little annoying at times, but I like it. Horse Helper, $300 a day for your horse. It rides them, does everything you need to do. Activate more trees and activate cut bells. You can cut bells if you want. I don't know what the activate more trees is. I didn't really go much into this because I like extended placeable. That's really all I use it for. As you can see right here, you don't own this land. Well, I want to put my dog on an island. That's kind of my thing. Well, if I go in, activate extended placeable, boop. I don't own it, but guess what? I can put him there. And that's really all that matters to me is putting dogs on islands for some weird reason. At number 8 on our list today from TurboStar, an LS mod company, we have player speed. Well, this is about as fast as you can move. However, if I hit the B button, it goes a little bit faster, and a little bit faster, and a little bit faster, and 20 times. And if I hit run, oh, we're going, baby. I use this all the time doing videos. However, one thing we've found out, and Clutch found this out really, really badly, is if you leave it on 20 for too long, it gets stuck. Also, for some reason, sometimes it just doesn't work. Can't explain why, but I will tell you, get out of your planes. We'll tell you, player speed, it's definitely something that I use all the time. I mean, you can go up into the air, do your player speed, whee, and run around. At number 7 on our list today is additional game settings by Rockstar. Not Rockstar Games, just Rockstar in general. Here you can find a lot of stuff that you really haven't seen before used anywhere. Now there's a couple things like the HUD, you could turn that on and off. We've got that in easy dev, crosshair, we've got that easy dev, you can do partial, on or off, you can do the current day and time. So this will actually take a lot of other mods and consolidate them into one. Now, the things that I really use are birds. Get out of here, birds. Well, this gave me the option to get out of here, birds. I leave birds off all the time. You think it's funny? No, I'm dead serious. I hate the birds in the game. Depth of field, you can turn that on and off if you would like. I leave it off on my test map. However, I turn it on when I'm playing the game. You could control your brightness, your custom lighting. Yeah, people ask me all the time, like, what shaders am I using? Things like that. Marble Manor Farm. Marble Manor lighting, straight up. You can select which items you want to see in the shop. Auto start, so, you know, things like that. Automatically start the game when loading is complete. So boom, you don't have to click the start button anymore. Player camera smoothness, vehicle camera smoothness, tip fill level, HUD, information dialog box, fade effect, 24-hour clock. I mean, it's all here. You can change a lot of stuff with this. It's really cool, and I can't live without this mod because the birds got to get out of here all the time. Get out of here, birds. At number 6 on the list today, we have store deliveries from Viper GTS 96. As you know, when you get stuff at the store, let's say I want a trailer if my game cannot completely freeze. Come on, there we go. You've got a trailer. Boom, lease it, done. It's right here. And that's cool. But maybe I don't want my trailer there. Maybe I want my trailer to be delivered here for whatever reason. Well, I could simply do this. Hopefully not freeze my game. Get us a trailer, and now boom, the trailer's here. And if the map itself resets vehicles back to the shop, you can save it elsewhere, go over from additional settings, find our trailer that's at the shop. We want to reset it, and oh boom, it's in front of us. And when you're ready to go, just reset all that back to the main shop or wherever it is. That's going to be left shift alt, and then you're going to get this circle. S will save it, and R will reset it. Gotta love that. Rounding out the top 5 today, we have StrawMe by Michigan Gaming and Outdoors. This will take canola, soybeans, and corn and allow us to actually make a straw swath out of it. So let's go in. We got a couple different things here. We've got corn right in front of us. As you can see at the top left, we have straw swath enabled, and then we just kind of go. And you can see it's dropping a corn straw swath. This will sell for a pretty penny. Not only there, we've also got the same thing here on canola. If we go forward, moving, there you go. We haven't got to the speed limit mod yet. That's going to be later in the video. But you see here, we're doing canola. We have canola straw. It's coming out. There's a lot of it, and it sells for a lot of money. And lastly, of course, we have our soybeans. If I can put my header down, there we go. And rolling forward, soybeans are being harvested, and soybean straw comes out. I love this mod. Gives you a lot of straw, gives you a lot of money. You basically double your crop price, if not more. There's been many times where I've made 2 to 3 times the amount that I've made on straw that I have on the crop itself. So this is a very, very good mod to use. Easy, normal, hard, doesn't really matter. This is going to make you a lot of money. And at number 4, one of my favorite things is collect straw at missions. This is from Dare Strider, and it's really neat because we'll go ahead and hire a worker here, let them do their thing. We are doing a canola harvest right here as a contract. Cool. So normally a contract you can't collect anything. Well, I'm actually combining the previous mod, the StrawMe, with collect straw at contract. So our worker is going. If we go in here, you can definitely see that I own quite literally everything with the exception of field 31. So we've got that running. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a baler and I'm going to bale this up. You can also collect and basically, you see, don't have access to this land. LOL, whatever. I'm still going to take it. Normally, you can't do this. One thing that they don't tell you about this mod that you should really be aware of is remove the bales from the land before you finish the contract. Yeah, 100%. Also, if you deliver everything, don't, pick up your straw, pick up whatever you're going to collect from these fields first, then sell your grain or whatever you're doing there. But this right here, I mean, this is a huge way to make money. This is free straw, man. And you can use it in conjunction with the StrawMe mod and make more money than ever. I love it. At number 3 today is the ShopSearch mod by Paint a Farm, Kim Paint a Farm. Actually, one of our channel members. Funny enough, they've made quite a few things on the Mod Hub, and this is just one of them. Actually, I was able to help them get some different stuff for this. So let's say I just want to look for Case IH. Well, it's only going to search the names, not the brands, but this pops up. Let's say I want to search for an ideal. Boom. Pops up my ideals. Let's say I want to search, in here, just taking a look, maybe the LSB. Well, if I go into tools and just type in LSB, boom. Now it pops, well, helps if you don't change around with it, but it pops up every single thing with LSB in the name. How neat is that? And then, of course, you've got big bags, pallets, things like that you can search for too. So if I just go in here and type fertilizer, pops up everything that's fertilizer. This mod helps me a ton when I'm doing mod videos. For example, let's see, 9RT. Boom. pops up our non-RTs. You could literally search for everything and it'll pop it up as long as what you're searching for is in the name of the mod itself. This has made mod videos and review videos so easy. I mean, ridiculously easy. TLX, you got it, man. You got it. I love this mod. Number 2 is going to be the real speed limit from Viper GTS 96. We've seen this on the list before. All we got to do is hit left alt and 0, and it will completely ignore any speed limit with the exception of the vehicle that you're in. So if you're baling, harvesting, if you're doing a contract, whatever, planting, seeding, fertilizer spreadering, it doesn't matter. Anything that's got a speed limit that is existent at all, well, you can easily just remove it. And this works with workers as well. So if I hire a worker, the worker will continue to do this. If I disable the mod, I can disable the mod while the worker's working, and they'll go back to, you know, admiring the speed limit, and I can ignore it immediately. This is how I go fast. I made a lot of modded equipment whenever I started playing Farming Simulator 19 because I wanted to go faster. So I modified the equipment myself. This mod, it overrides everything. And you don't have to modify the equipment yourself. It just works. If you guys are own consoles, obviously, I mean, pretty much every single one of these mods you cannot get. However, one of the great things is you can still do something similar to this with the tool height control for harvester from DD Mod Passion. And that will do basically the exact same thing, but only for the headers that it includes. But this one, this mod will do it for everything. Of course, we've got to have an honorable mention, and today's honorable mention is the PlayerActionCamera. Yes! I use this a lot to go up into the air, do what I want, boom. Now I'm back on the ground. You want to zoom in and out? Go for it. You've got that as well, so you can change your, you know, this. You go all the way down to the very bottom. Click on the center button again, pops you right back up. This is an honorable mention just simply because I didn't know really where to put it because it was very important. I use this mod almost more than anything else that I use. Like, for real, if I just want a little, just height control, boom. There you go. Now you got an action shot for a thumbnail or something like that. Boop. It's sweet. There's nothing else to say about it. It's just awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. PlayerActionCamera. And number 1 on the list today, I don't think it's any surprise. From GTX, we have the Easy Development Controls EDC, aka F11. This will do pretty much whatever you want. You want to add $69? There you go. You got it. You've also got a lot of stuff here that works good for modders as well. So you can, you know, turn certain things on and off. You could teleport your player to field 4. Boom. Now I'm in field 4. And I can do that with vehicles as well. Now I'm in a vehicle. Hit F11. I want to transport to field 32. Okay, boom. Now you're there. Tip to ground. There you go. There's 100,000 liters of wheat on the ground. Quite literally. You want to add a bale? Sure. There you go. There's a bunch of bale. Wool pallets. Sure. Logs? Definitely. Yeah. There's some logs. Place them down. Cheat in the silo. Now I've got 500,000 liters of wheat in my silo. You can also change the day of, you know, the date and the time and everything. 3 a.m. You got it. Absolutely. Change everything around. Change the sun and the weather. Things like that. Weather debug. Reload environment. I don't know what some of these do, but there you go. Flight. This is how a lot of people will fly because, I mean, obviously you've got your PlayerActionCamera, which I use, again, regularly. But if I want to go fly, turn on flying, boom, now I'm flying. It's neat. It's really cool. Turn off, all the way to the ground. And then, of course, you get debugging and stuff like that. We'll turn that off. Super strength, you could turn that on and off in here. Wood cutting marker, you could turn that on and off. Player jump and buy and sell. I mean, you know, if I want to sell all my farmland, I mean, it bugs it out a minute, but now I don't own anything. Go back in here. Buy all. Click it. Now I own it all. I mean, it's so cool. Speed limit. I mean, I've got my that, and you can turn it on and off if you like. Speed limit warning, extra time scale. So you can increase an extra time scale if you want from 250 all the way up to 4,000. You've got all that. You can also set different crops. For example, I'm in field 32 right now. So if I want field 32 to be cultivated, now it's cultivated. If I want it to be a, oh goodness, poplar field. There you go. Big Daddy's got some poplars. Fertilization state 100%. Plowing state on. Weeds. You know what? I'll go with growing 2 just to put weeds in here. And then, you know, buy farmland on and off. Doesn't really matter. Boom. Now there's poplars and it's really tanking my, yeah, that's pretty rough. Let's go back here. Let's change that back to cultivated state. But I mean, you've quite literally got all of this, and you can make it look however you want. F11 is the most glorious mod in the world. And then of course you've got different vehicle things as well. So if I pop back into a vehicle, now it unloads everything. So now I've got stuff for the baler. You could just keep clicking this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And now the baler's gonna, you know, tweak out with a bunch of bales that are stuck in the baler. We'll make it pop here in a second. Don't you worry about that. Delete all vehicles. Yeah, don't click that button, but you can if you want. Remove all tire tracks. Boom. Now all the tire tracks are gone. You don't have to worry about that. Vehicle distance. Tension belt debug. Vehicle debug. Again, a lot of stuff for modders in here to be able to use that. Reload the vehicle. You could do that. Temperature, you know, motor temperature. You can do so much with this. Even dirt. You know, if I want to increase the amount of dirt on this tractor that's flipping out, there you go. Increase the wear amount. Boom. Now it is worn out and everything. You can see at the bottom right-hand corner, completely worn. And now I'm going to force eject all these bells and they're going to go poof. I love it. This, I mean, this is like my mod. You know what I'm talking about? F11 is, it's my mod. It's my favorite mod in the world. Love this mod so much. F11 is thebomb.com. Yes! And I'm definitely going to use this as a thumbnail because it is way too priceless for this. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This was just fun. I wanted to share with you guys mods that I can't live without. Obviously, there's a lot more on this list because I may or may not have made like a list of 30 plus mods. So those are going to be in extra videos. We got game-changing mods as well as mods that make life easier. However, today was mods that I can't live without. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel if you're new. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on. You don't want to miss anything. We got fun stuff happening. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.